You are completely deceived by all you believe you know about yourself. They instilled in you the belief that you are nothing more than a collection of bones and flesh, a body with a brain, and a single entity journeying through life. But that is the first lie that you need to eradicate from your life. I say this because the reality is that you are not a single body. Your age is 4. Realities consist of 4 layers. Mind is composed of 4 different dimensions. As if they were the hidden gears of a machine, all of them were stacked on top of each other. And if you do not comprehend the way in which these bodies interact with one another, you will always feel trapped, fighting invisible forces that keep you weary, unmotivated, and separated from your inner potential. Let us dissect it in detail. Your physical body. This is your flesh, your vessel, the part of you that is composed of material things and lives in the world. However, that is only the surface level. Your emotional body is the unseen force that determines your reactions, your energy, and your capacity to repel or attract experiences. It is the force that you cannot see. Then there is the body that is your mind. It is the architect, the one who is influencing your perception, the ability to exert control on what you consider to be real. And last but not least, your spiritual body, the aspect of you that is capable of connecting to higher levels. That is the blueprint that holds the map to your actual potential. And this is where the issue lies. Everyone lives in complete and utter disarray. One thing is what their mind desires. All of their feelings yearn for another. Their body is operating on autopilot, and their spirit is only just beginning to come to life. When you try to drive an automobile with all of the wheels going in different directions, it is like trying to drive one. It is hardly surprising that people feel disoriented. No wonder they have such a hard time making their desires come true. On the other hand, here is the secret. They do not want you to be aware of this facts, because the instant you sync these 4 bodies, you gain an unstoppable advantage over your opponents. And in this video, I will demonstrate to you in detail how to carry out the process. Think about it. You seem to be stuck in cycles that you are unable to break free from. Why is it that you continue to engage in the same behaviors over and over again, regardless of how hard you try to change? Whereas some people appear to effortlessly materialize success, others seem to fight ceaselessly to achieve their goals. Uncomplicated is the response. Your lifestyle has been conditioned to be limited to the physical realm. However, the physical aspect is only 25% of the equation. I'm going to reveal to you today the structure that lies behind the surface of your existence. An organization that is so potent that once you comprehend it, you will be able to regain your energy, take control of your reality, and unleash skills that you were previously unaware you possessed. It is not simply philosophy that this is. Not only is this a matter of spirituality, this is the mechanics of reality itself. On the other hand, I will caution you, you won't be able to unsee this after you've seen it. You'll comprehend why most people are asleep, exactly why they are unable to escape the illusions that they are unaware even exist, and the reasons why the world around you is not what it appears to be. Do you feel ready to start your day? That's good. Let's get started. You are the victim of deception. You've been told your entire life that you are nothing more than a physical body consisting of flesh, bone, blood, and nerves. The most incredible falsehood that has ever been told. And because of this falsehood, you have spent your entire life functioning at a capacity that is just 25% of your full potential. Give it some thought. Do your ideas have an effect on your body? What causes feelings to express themselves as physical illness? Why do certain spiritual experiences seem to be more real than the actual world around us? Given that the truth is straightforward, you are not a single body by any means. Your age is 4, the physical body, the earth, the vessel, the hardware, the machine that moves you through this world, the emotional body, water, the energy field, your subconscious patterns, the silent force that shapes your reality, the mental body, air, your thoughts, your beliefs, the invisible architect of your perception, the spiritual body, fire, ether, the life force, your connection to source, and the key that is missing to your true power are all components of the human body. These 4 bodies are always interacting with one another and exerting influence over one another. When they are not in harmony with one another, your life devolves into chaos. Let me demonstrate something to you. Imagine that you are a computer or a computer. Your body is the hardware, the machine itself, and it is your physical body. Every action you take is driven by your feelings, which are the source of power. Your way of thinking is the software that controls the programs that determine the reality you experience, in addition to your spirit, which serves as the operating system that links everything to a greater intelligence. Put yourself in the position of having a brand new laptop, but the battery is completely dead. Will it be successful? No. On the other hand, what if the software is tainted with viruses and corrupted? It makes no difference how powerful the hardware or software is. Incorrect operation is about to occur. Exactly this is what is taking place with you. If your attention is solely focused on the body, but your feelings are all over the place. If you make an effort to think positively, but your mind is filled with distressing memories, you will never be able to escape the feeling of being stuck if you pursue spirituality, yet ignore your physical vessel. Therefore, this is the first key. You need to acquire the ability to feel each of your 4 bodies independently, because if you do not know where the issue is, you will not be able to find a solution to it. This is a straightforward exercise. Sit in silence, keep your eyes closed, take a few slow, deep breaths. Pay attention to your physical body. Pay attention to any discomfort, stress, or pain. Move your focus to your feelings. Ask yourself, what am I experiencing at this very moment? Move inside of your head. Pay attention to the thoughts that are occurring in the background. Lastly, get in touch with your spirit. Are you feeling connected or disoriented? Do you have any observations? Where do you feel more burdened? In what areas do you feel you are unable to move forward? From this point forward, you will begin. Identifying the areas in which your energy is being held captive is the first step in mastering reality. In addition, we are going to delve even further into this topic in the following section, where we will discuss the sun, the soul, and the age-old secret of as above, so below. Shall we go? Take a look around you. Everything in nature follows a pattern. The earth orbits the sun. There are 4 phases that the moon goes through. There is a rise and fall in the tides. On the other hand, here is something that no one told you. These cycles that occur outside of you are not distinct from you. They are a reflection of what is going on inside of you, mainly due to the fact that the sun is not merely a gaseous orb that is continually burning in the sky. It is a live symbol of your own soul. The earth receives its vitality from the sun. Nothing will grow if it is not added. Your body receives its vitality from your soul. Without it, your body is merely lifeless substance. The sun, with its emission of light, molds the world that surrounds it. The world that you experience is shaped by the energy that is emitted by your soul. The meaning that lies behind the surface of the age-old expression, as above, so below, is as follows. The things that you observe in the world around you are a reflection of the things that are taking place within you. In the same way that the sun goes through its phases, so does your spirit. There are 4 distinct seasons that the sun experiences. These are the 4 levels of awareness. Spring, waking up. A moment when you become aware of more profound facts. It is summertime, complete command. In the moment when your soul exudes strength and clarity. It is autumn, to descend. Whenever the illusions start to fall apart and shadows start to show. It is winter, it is a dark night. At the moment when the soul confronts its most profound fears and limits. Ever wondered why people experience varying levels of fatigue, disorientation, or energy at different times of the year? It's because their inner sun is out of rhythm with their body. In addition, if you do not align yourself with this natural rhythm, you will always have the sensation that you are resisting something that is not visible to you. The symbolism that is concealed between words. Did you ever take note of it? There is no difference in the sound of the word sun. The Son of God is said to be the light of the world, according to ancient traditions. Both your spirit and the sun are inextricably linked to one another. Not a single thing is a coincidence. Ancient knowledge was concealed within the very structure of language, mainly due to the fact that when you properly comprehend the sun, you fully comprehend yourself. During the sunny summer days, have you ever experienced a sudden surge of energy? Or an incomprehensible heaviness throughout long, gloomy winters? Seasonal affective disorder is not the only reason for this. This is due to the fact that your physical body, mental state, mood, and spirit are all reacting to the solar cycle. In addition, when you master the ability to synchronize the energy of your soul with the sun, your entire world will change. This is the ceremony of solar alignment. Learn how to align your energy with that of the sun. Here's how you can replenish your soul utilizing the sun's energy. When the sun is rising or setting, go outside. The alignment process is at its most effective at these times. You should close your eyes and take few deep breaths. Discover the sensation of the sun's warmth on your skin. Imagine that its light is entering your body physically, filling you with brilliant golden energy. Set a goal for yourself. Today, what kind of energy do you want to be a part of? Allow to absorb for a minimum of 5 minutes. Your body, emotions, mind, and spirit should all be in rhythm with one another. If you do this every morning, you will begin to experience a significant difference in your life. There is more energy. Enhanced clarification is required. There is more control over your own life. Simply because the sun is not only visible in the sky, you already possess it. And in the next segment, we're going to take this even deeper into the 4 bodies and how they affect every facet of your reality. The secret forces controlling your life. Have you ever pondered the reasons behind why some people achieve success with ease, while others struggle until the end of time? The question is, why is it that you can have great thoughts yet still feel empty? Why is it that some people take years to try to heal, but they never seem to be able to break free? It's because they don't comprehend a single straightforward reality. You are not a single being. You are a set of rules. In addition, this system is governed by 4 major forces. The relationship between the 4 bodies and the 4 permanent signs and their associations. Taurus is the sign that describes the physical body, your foundation, health, and stability. The emotional body is represented by the Sagittarius, your profoundness, passion, and the strength of your subconscious. Aquarius represents the mental body, your thinking, your convictions, and your more advanced understanding. It is the spiritual body that Leo represents, willpower, fire, and the heavenly energy that you possess. These forces are continually at work inside you. This disharmony will be reflected across your entire life if one of these things is out of balance. Why the majority of individuals are unable to adapt? People fall short for this reason. They neglect the mind in favor of concentrating on the body. They concentrate on their thoughts yet repress their feelings. However, they do not pay attention to the physical aspects of life. The cause of every setback you have in life, every instance in which you feel stuck, can be traced back to this imbalance. Because your reality is governed by the strongest force inside you. When your head is set on achieving achievement, but your emotions are predisposed to failure, you will sabotage your own efforts. If you are experiencing feelings of exhaustion and disconnection, it is because your soul is awake, but your body is feeble. If your intellect is riddled with uncertainty, yet your emotions are aching for love, you will be unable to attract what it is that you want. Extra work is not required of you. You must achieve alignment. Think of the people who hit the gym every day, but yet feel lost. While they were able to dominate the physical, they neglected the spiritual. Consider the people who meditate and seek enlightenment, but are suffering from financial hardship and poor health. In their pursuit of the spiritual, they paid little attention to the physical. You should think about people who have optimistic thoughts, write affirmations, and imagine success, but they never actually go through with it. While they focused on the mental, they paid no attention to the emotional. Since this is the case, it does not matter how much information you get. If your 4 bodies are not cooperating with one another, you will remain stranded. It is the technique of alignment, the method by which all 4 bodies can function in harmony. If you want to take charge of your life, you have to bring all 4 bodies into alignment with one another. I will explain how to do it. Physical check-in is required. In what ways does your body feel? To what does it require? Move around more and get more rest. Check in with your feelings. Which feelings are manifesting themselves in the background? There is joy, fear, and guilt. Recalibration of the mind. What are the thoughts that keep going through your head? Do they take into account what it is that you really want? This is a spiritual relationship. Are you aware of a connection to something that is more significant than yourself? Are you live your life accordingly? Do this regularly before making any important decisions, because the body that is the most powerful wins every time. And in the following section, I will demonstrate how to transform these energies, so transforming your weaknesses into strengths and releasing your entire potential. Let's proceed like this. Most people make an effort to get away from their issues. They struggle against their feelings, repress their ideas, and choose to disregard their suffering. On the other hand, here is the secret that no one has ever told you. Instead of removing energy, you change it into something else. This is the cornerstone of alchemy. The lead does not vanish, rather it transforms into gold. Rather than disappearing, pain transforms into power. Fear does not vanish, rather it transforms into fuel. If you do not acquire the ability to transform your energy, it will continue to exert its influence over you. This is where the majority of individuals fall short. Instead of attempting to transform their history into wisdom, they make an effort to escape it. They try to conceal emotions instead of channeling them into strength. They make an effort to impose positive thinking on themselves rather than reconstructing their mental body from the inside out. It is time to put an end to this pattern. Step 1. Changing the manifestation of the mind. That is, your thinking is the architect of your world. There will be someone else who will program it if you do not. And this is where the issue lies. Most of the thoughts that you have are not even your own. They were nurtured by society, by your parents, and by the surroundings in which you were raised. The views that you hold on wealth, love, achievement, and power were instilled in you before you had the ability to even examine them. This is the initial phase in the process of transmutation. To reverse engineer your programming, you need to do it. Give this a shot. Write down a key conviction you have about life. Example: money is difficult to acquire. Your own question: where did this belief come from? It was given to me by who? Toss it around. What happens if I believe the opposite? That is an example. Money flows to me effortlessly. If you keep doing it, it will eventually become your default thought. By doing so, you are able to rewrite the code that your mind uses. The rest will fall into place once you have successfully shifted your mental body. Step 2. The transformation of the emotional body. It is water. Unprocessed energy is typically stored in the emotional body of the majority of people. For every single heartbreak, each and every failure, each and every childhood break, it does not end up being lost. It is unable to escape. In addition, the energy that is confined forms your identity. The reason you continue to repeat the same patterns is because of this. The same types of relationships. When it comes to money, the same challenges. The same cycles of self-doubt. The question now is, how do you get away? We must let go of things that are no longer beneficial to us. An effective method is presented here. Find a place where you can be alone. Keep your eyes closed as you sit. Recall a painful memory, but rather than trying to put it out of your mind, try breathing into it. Your own question: what feeling am I still clinging to despite everything? This should now be said aloud. This energy is released by me. No longer does it define who I am. Visualize the energy leaving your body while you take a deep breath. Whenever you do this on a consistent basis, you will begin to free yourself from the emotional burden that has been suffocating you. And once your emotional body is liberated, your exterior world will transform quickly. Third, proceed. Transmuting the physical body. The earth. Your physical body serves as the basis for your complete health system. If it is too weak, then everything else will fall apart. Still, the majority of people ignore their physical health. They consume dead food in their pursuit of enlightenment. They are on a quest for higher consciousness, yet they are powered by stress and caffeine. However, here is the reality. Your subconscious mind is associated with your body. It remembers everything that you do to it. Your energy is shaped by every mouthful of food you consume, every hour of sleep you get, and every movement or lack of movement you make. This is what you need to do. So here it is. Eliminate foods that rot, anything with no life force. Processed trash, fast food decreases your body's energy. Every day, move about. In the silence of your body, trauma still resides. Movement is what frees it up. Stay hydrated. Frequencies are carried by water. Feelings are influenced by the beverages you consume. Rather than seeing your body as a cemetery, treat it as a temple. Watch how your reality begins to align with your expectations. Step 4. The transformation of the spiritual body ablaze, the ether. This is the item that was missing. Due to the fact that everything else is merely mechanical if the fire of spirit is absent. When it comes to connecting everything, your spiritual body is there. This is the source of your energy, your very own vitality, the core of who you are in your original form. The problem rests here if you are experiencing feelings of disorientation, disconnection, or purposelessness. The question now is, how can you reinforce your spiritual body? This is the method of sacred breath. Inhale deeply through your nose and hold it there. Hold for a period of 5 seconds. Perform a slow exhalation through your mouth. Observe the expansion of your energy. Repeat for a total of 3 minutes. As you breathe, envision golden light filling your entire body. Perform this action each and every morning, always at night, and become aware of the ways in which your connection to your higher self grows stronger. This is the last shift, converting disorder into authority. Those who are truly alchemists will follow this road. You have no fear of agony. You cause it to change. You are unable to deny your feelings. You are able to control them. There is no repression of your thoughts. Then you reprogram them. Your body is not neglected in any way. You give it new life. Controlling your energy can be accomplished in this manner. By doing so, you will be able to take charge of your life. The last secret will be revealed in the following section, so stay tuned for that. This is the truth about the soul as well as the universal truth. This is the point at which everything is joined together. The understanding that your entire world is a representation of your inner world is a crucial revelation. The audience is shown the genuine nature of their soul, and the illusion of separation is dismantled because of our efforts. Neither of you ever existed apart. The world is not from this, not from other people. That is not from the very universe itself. However, you were taught the opposite from the moment you were born to the present day. One has informed you that you are a body. It is a name, one's individuality, every single one. You find yourself ensnared in a realm that exists beyond your own. But here's the secret they never intended you to uncover. You are not experiencing the events of the cosmos. Everything in the cosmos is taking place through you, a pattern that is concealed behind the actuality. Take a look around you. Anything that you can see, every single person, all of the experiences, every single obstacle is a mirror, a direct representation of the situation that you are in within. If you allow fear to permeate your life, the world around you will be replete with reasons to be fearful. There is a correlation between carrying unresolved anguish and attracting persons who are the source of that misery. In the event that you experience a sense of abundance, life will mirror that feeling back to you. You are not merely a participant in the actual scenario. You have been the mastermind behind it. After you have witnessed this, you will never be able to go back. The ultimate transformation as to who you truly are. Because I am telling you the truth. Your physique is not who you are. Not who you are is comprised of your thoughts. Your feelings are not who you are. All of this is a manifestation of your awareness. You, the observer, the person who created it, it is the soul itself. Not only that, but your soul is not distinct from the universe. You are the conduit through which the cosmos is experiencing itself. As within, so without is the scientific principle. This has already been demonstrated by quantum physics. Truth is not a solid reality. As a result of observation, it reacts. Matter does not exist in isolation. Energy fields are the means via which it is connected. There is no such thing as time or space. You are beyond them in terms of your consciousness. Because of this, spiritual teachers, mystics, and ancient writings have consistently reiterated the same fact throughout history. There is nothing more than a reflection of the inner world that exists in the outer world. All of the things that you want, including love, power, freedom, and success, are already present within you. When you begin to internalize it, the world around you will have no choice but to reflect it back to you. No, this is not a miracle. Philosophy does not include this. In other words, this is the workings of reality itself. This is the workout that bends reality. What you need to know to instantaneously change your external surroundings. Here is what you need to do now that you have a better understanding of this. you should pick one aspect of your life that you would like to alter. It may be a wealthy financial situation, love, self-assurance, or anything else. You should close your eyes and try to image what it would be like if you already have it. In the present now, not in the future, you should allow that feeling to permeate every area of your body. This is the strength, the delight, and the confidence. Incorporate that state into your day-to-day activities, not in the form of a wish, but rather as a reality that is already present within you. Observe how the environment around you begins to change as a result of your response. For the reason that once your inner world undergoes a transformation, the external world is compelled to follow suit. You are not a feeble person. It is not a lost cause. You do not exist in isolation. Through your human form, you are the cosmos. Now you have two options to choose from. You are free to disregard this information. It is time to return to the life you had before. You might also choose to accept it and begin living your life as the creator that you are always meant to be. Due to the fact that you are now aware of the truth, the only issue that remains is, what are you going to do with it? This is the farthest you've come. They are beginning to reveal information to you that they did not want you to know. Nevertheless, there is one more obstacle that you need to conquer before you can fully step into your authority. The programming that has been at work in your life from the moment you were born. Give it some thought. Why is it that schools never include lessons on your energy, your soul, or the power of your mind in their curriculum? When it comes to religion, why do they tell you that God is apart from you, an object worthy of worship but never one to be embodied? For what reason does society encourage meaningless entertainment, distractions, and a state of perpetual fear? Because you would be impossible to control if you were aware of the truth and if you realize that you are the one who creates your own reality. The control mechanism that is concealed. A system that was designed to keep you asleep was put into place from the minute you were born until the moment you passed away. Your physical body was weakened as a result of eating harmful food, not moving about, and being exposed to artificial conditions. Your emotional body was controlled by fear-based news, traumatic events, and limiting attitudes about love and self-worth. These factors brought about the manipulation. Your mental body has been taken over by fabricated stories that teach you what to believe and what is feasible. Your spiritual body was cut off altogether, leading you to seek fulfillment in possessions, relationships, or external affirmation, never within. However, here is the most amazing secret of them all. You must maintain your faith in this system in order for it to be successful. The strategy for evading capture. How to retrain your four bodies so that you can liberate yourself. An obsolete software has been running on your computer. Currently, the code has to be rewritten. Revisit your physical body and retrain it. An upgrade is required for the machine. Frequency is synonymous with food. Initiate the consumption of foods that are high in vibration, living, organic, and unprocessed. Activation arises from movement. Take a barefoot stroll, stretch, and work out your body. It brings your dormant energy back to life. Light refers to energy. Your cells are charged, your spirit is boosted, and your mind is clear when you are exposed to the sun. Replace your emotional body with a new one. Free the vitality that has been stifled. Grant forgiveness and sever the ties. You will continue to experience pain in a variety of forms if you continue to hang on to it. Get a handle on your reactions. Your feelings are a form of energy. Instead of using them as a weapon against yourself, use them as a tool. Find the emotional blueprint that you have. Identify the feelings that you have been conditioned to experience. It is a shame, scared. I feel guilty. Give them a new form. You need to retrain your mental body. It is time to regain command of your thinking. Put an end to consuming content with minimal vibration. Your thoughts are shaped by the things that you consume with your eyes, ears, and mind. Create a belief system that is unique to you. Take a seat and jot down, in a literal sense, what it is that you choose to believe about yourself and the world around you. Modify the talk you have with yourself. This is a commanding thought. Your life will be negative if you constantly dwell on negative thoughts. Your spiritual body has to be repurposed. Make a connection with your limitless self. Bring the noise to a halt. Disconnecting from distractions and listening to the voice of the inner self is the first step toward achieving true spiritual strength. Activate the vital energy within you. meditation, breathing exercises, and mental imagery. It is via these that you will be able to discover your inner essence. Always keep in mind who you are. There is no separation between you and the divine. You are a conscious creator in human form, and because of this, you are an extension of Source. Upon coming to the realization, the system begins to fall apart. The world you have been living in was designed to keep you unconscious, and when you no longer obey it, it will be destroyed. Learning how to manipulate energy causes the laws of physics to be bent in unexpected ways. When one realizes that the norms of society were developed to control rather than to free, the rules themselves fall apart. The restrictions you believed in evaporate the minute you decide they no longer exist. Now you find yourself at a fork in the path. You have the option of continuing to be a part of the illusion and acting as though you are unaware of the reality. You also have the option of fully embracing your power and beginning to live your life as the awakened creative that you were always meant to be. Due to the fact that after you have reprogrammed all four of your bodies, you will no longer be a part of the system, you will forever remain unreachable. We are going to take it even further now, because if you genuinely understand everything I've revealed, you'll start to see the greater picture. You are not merely a human. There is more to you than just an energy field. There is more to you than a soul. There is an infinite intelligence that produces universes, and you are a piece of that intelligence. You possess the same force that is responsible for the formation of galaxies, births, and stars, as well as the fabric that keeps reality together, the divine code, how the cosmos is within you. All ancient civilizations were aware of this fact. Sacred writings, myths, and symbols were the means by which they encoded it. On the other hand, this information was repressed, buried, and corrupted throughout the course of time. Here is the reality that they attempted to conceal. Your soul, which is the eternal source of life that is within you, is symbolized by the sun. In your subconscious, the moon is a representation of your feelings and the shifting tides of your emotions. Your body, which serves as the temple through which you interpret the world around you, is symbolized by the soil. The constellations are symbolic of your mind, which possesses a limitless capacity for thought and creation. Everything on the outside is a reflection of what is going on inside. This is the reason why astrology gives accurate predictions, why energy has an effect on matter, and why your thoughts become a reality. You will no longer be waiting for miracles once you have activated this truth within yourself. Rather, you will be creating them. This is how it works. Create reality by uttering specific words. Each of your words is a spell. Engage in deliberate use of them. I am assertions that I make every day. See from a place of assurance rather than hope. Feel the reality that you want to be a part of as if it were already there. If you do this, the universe will adjust its frequency to match yours. Take control of your energy. Instead of reacting to life, you should begin to intentionally direct your energies elsewhere. The energy flows in the direction that you focus it. Acquire the skill of stillness. Not even the most powerful entities engage in pursuit. They align. Gain the ability to direct reality from present by learning to sit in stillness. Instead of being the seeker, live as the source. Stop looking for answers in places other than within yourself. The answer lies within you. What happens when you awaken your entire potential? The world will be different once you have deciphered your God code. The following is what you will begin to observe. The number of synchronicities grows. The world revolves around your energy fields. The process of manifestation quickens. Things happen almost instantly. You elicit a variety of responses from others. When you change your energy, the world changes with you. Fear vanishes then. You have come to the realization that nothing outside of yourself can exert any influence over you. A fluidity of time occurs. You begin to experience glitches, which are instances in which reality shifts in your favor. Is this the last test? Accept the power that you possess. At this point, the majority of folks stop. Due to the fact that embracing your divine essence comes with a certain amount of responsibility, the world is no longer to blame for the issues that you are experiencing. It is no longer time for you to play the victim. You are required to accept complete responsibility for everything that occurs in your reality. This level of authority is something that the majority of people are afraid of. But I am confident that you are prepared if you are still here. There is only one question left. and that is what you will make, given that you are now aware of the reality. Furthermore, the moment you make the decision to conduct your life based on this truth, reality will never be the same again. Right now, we are just getting started. Subscribing to my newsletter will provide you with unique teachings, hidden wisdom, and practical exercises that you won't find anywhere else. If you are ready to go deeper and genuinely take control of your reality, then you should subscribe to my newsletter. You shouldn't just take in information. Take control of your own reality and make it your own. Now let's work together to spread this message further. Feel free to leave a remark below and complete this sentence too. Yes, I am. Simply put your words into action, make your authority known, initiate the movement of your energy.